Now, I'm not gonna lie, when quarantine first hit, I was pretty bummed out. I was expecting to go study abroad and do all these crazy things and have a ton of content to vlog about, but I ended up having to be stuck in the house for 6 months straight. Now, ever since I've been home since March, my creative inspiration honestly took a hit. I wasn't feeling inspired. I didn't feel like I had any motivation to film any videos, especially being stuck in the house. However, I didn't let that limitation stop me, and I decided to just use what I had. Just about every single video you've seen over the past 3 months has been filmed in the entirety of the upstairs of my house. So today, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what we got going on, as well as how to maximize your space to create the ultimate YouTube setup. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. All right, so I made a couple videos talking about this setup in the past, but the part that got the most reorganized was going to be this main upstairs area. At the beginning of the summer, we really didn't have anything going on and it wasn't being maximized to its full potential. So with the help of my brother, we decided to just kind of renovate the entire space and make it look a lot more homey. First off, we divided this area into 2 types of parts. The first one is going to be for work and the second one is going to be for play. So this area right here is really just a nice area for us to relax, kick back. If we have any friends over, we can watch TV. So it's really just meant to be an environment where we can just hang out. We've got this really beautiful yellow couch over here. This was actually bought for downstairs. However, my parents decided to get a different one, so we brought it up here and it looks great. We've also got a TV that was previously in my room. You guys have probably seen it before. And then right behind me, we've got a chair if I want to sit down and read some books. I've got my guitar over there. This thing right here is actually pretty cool. Let me show you. You might be like, what the hell is this? But it's actually a DIY teleprompter, and I was filming a bunch of videos this summer and I needed a teleprompter for a specific series that we're filming, which is gonna be coming out pretty soon. However, Justin decided to DIY it, and it's actually pretty simple. You put your iPad in here and it uses this glass to reflect the text that's going, so you can actually just look straight into the camera and still record what you need to. It's kind of a janky setup, but it gets the job done, so shout out to Justin. Other than that, we can use this as a set if we wanna film some sit-down videos where we're just chilling on the couch. Maybe we have a Q&A that we wanna do. How this used to be is this couch was over here and I would use this as the backdrop. However, I just kind of switched it over to this side because over here, we've got something way cooler. Now, like I said, I wanted our sets to be multifunctional, and this is actually the perfect spot to do it. First off, we have this L-shaped desk, which number one is gonna be great if we wanna do our studying, any type of homework, online classes, editing, all of that can be done on this desk right here. The great thing about these desks though are that they're modular, meaning we can move it around if we wanna change up the environment or change up the set. It's super easy to do. In addition to that, you guys have probably noticed it in the past few videos, but we do have a brand new bookshelf. This actually used to be in Justin's room, but we moved it out here, and it's actually been the perfect backdrop for a ton of my videos. I wanted this backdrop to represent the different interests I have in my life, so obviously we've got the academic side of things with our books right here. We've also got some camera gear laying around, my high school diploma, and yeah, there are just a few more set props that make this space look a lot more appealing. In addition to that, one of my favorite additions on my setups has been the addition of remotes, and they've been a huge addition to my workflow because it just makes my life a lot easier. So right here, I've got a remote for my main light, which is standing right there, and if I just turn it off and on with this remote. In addition to that, I have a remote for my Sony camera so I can start and stop my recordings from anywhere I am. And then finally is going to be this remote for these lights over here so that I can change it according to the ambiance and the vibe that I want in my videos. And finally, over here in this closet is going to be my gear collection. So I have all my camera bodies, my lenses, miscellaneous equipment, all goes safely stored right in there. So once I grab some gear from my closet, I'll come to this table where I'm able to set it up properly. So right here, I've got all my batteries charging. If I want to just grab a new one, I can plug it in right here. So as soon as one dies, I know I can immediately back it up and just charge it right over there. All right, hopefully Justin doesn't mind, but all right, I'm sure Justin is gonna be filming his own room tour, but for the time being, let me give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what's to come. Basically, he has renovated his room like 3 or 4 different times this entire summer, but I think he finally got his setup the way he wanted. So he got this new standing desk from a company called Flexi Spot, but it's got this really nice wood finish. He also has a new monitor. He's got some lights that were actually from my previous setup. He's got the Washington Post where he's actually featured right there. He's got some boards, things like that. I don't really know. I don't have a laptop right now, so I can't plug it in, but yeah, this is Justin's setup. Shout out to Justin, even though he's probably gonna be mad for showing this on my channel. So you guys have seen this room before. Oh my God, my camera almost fell. All right, so you guys have seen this room before. This is where I actually had my main studio set up. It was against this wall facing right here, but I decided since I'm about to move to New York, I would renovate it back to our original movie theater setup. Right now, there isn't too much going on. We really just got this L-shaped couch going, as well as that projector from people over at BenQ. Although the summer definitely wasn't what we were expecting, having a projector made watching movies so much more entertaining. If you guys are interested in checking out this projector, it will be linked in the description down below. But yeah, let's move over to my room. Alright, so the setup I'm sure you guys were most interested to see is going to be my updated room. Since the start of quarantine, there have been a few changes that have been made, mostly through the sponsorship I got with Walmart, and they were able to help me tech out my entire bedroom and give it a really clean makeover. If you haven't watched that video, it will be linked in the description down below, where I talk much more in detail about everything that I've got going on. However, a brief tour, most of this has remained the same. Obviously, I've got my shoe rack, my mirror, and then my desk setup. Now, the newest addition to my desk setup are going to be these lights right here, which give it a much cleaner aesthetic. In addition to that, I have this great chair from a company called Secret Lab, especially since I've been spending so many more hours on my desk. Having a comfortable chair like this has been a massive game changer. Other than that, most of it has stayed pretty consistent. However, the most notable change is going to be the addition of a 50-inch 4K TV from Samsung. We've also swapped out the TV stand it was sitting on, and this has honestly been the best addition to my room, especially since I've been watching a lot more movies at home. Having a massive TV like this has been a huge game changer. Honestly, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of these renovations as well as our YouTube studio setup tour. My brother and I have been busting our asses off trying to create super dope content within the confines of our house, and in all honesty, I think we did a pretty good job. I can't complain about our setups. We worked with what we had, and we're gonna settle the debate once and for all. Comment down below if you like my setup or Justin's setup better, and we're gonna duel it out for who has the best setup. Subscribe for more videos, and as always, don't stress, finesse. Peace.
Every night fucks every day up. Every day patches the night up. Oh God, you should match it, it's that KO. No one let us till I fuck my 28th up. 1998, my family had the Acura. Oh, the legend. Every night fucks every day up.